Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg, and today we're going to be playing The Case of the Golden Idol. Yeah, so this came out on October 13th, 2022. I don't know when I'm going to upload this, but that's when it came out. That was a few weeks ago. And I did not notice that it came out. I'm sure I was addicted to Factorio at the time, but there's just so many games. There's so many games in existence. I play a lot of video games. I mean, more than most people on the planet. And even I like, there's just so many games I'm like, oh yeah, I should get around to playing that. Yeah, I should get around to playing that. I can't imagine what it's like to have like an hour a day to play or less. It's just nuts. I mean, how do you decide? It's crazy. I guess as long as you're having fun, what doesn't matter. Anyways, that's a different tangent. Yeah, so Case of the Golden Idol. I didn't know this existed until I saw an article today on Polygon talking about it. And yeah, on Steam, it's overwhelmingly positive rated. And it looks very interesting. It was compared to the I don't remember the Curse of the Obra Dinn or something like that. Whatever that Obra Dinn game was, which I did a variety stream on. And I don't know, the graphics especially just kind of turned me off. The ones here look more appealing to me. But it's a detective game where you are given a scene and you have to sort of pick through it and piece together what happened and solve each murder. There's 12 murders, and you have to solve them. That's all there really is to say. It shouldn't be that long of a game, but I guess that depends on how smart we are. It's one of those games where I wanted to play it, and I was like, yeah, I might as well just record it, since I'm going to be sitting here anyways. And I can talk through my deductions. Alright, with highlights, select this if you don't like pixel hunting. No highlights, select this if you don't mind finding all clickable spots on your own. Yeah, pixel hunting is not what we want to do. Prologue, an abrupt termination of contract. Alright, so here is our scene. And the article mentioned that the first couple murders are, like, basically tutorial ones. So we have a man falling off a cliff with a telescope. What looks like another man that pushed him, although he's a little wild-eyed. It's possible he was trying to save him. We can't say anything conclusively yet. And they've got some traveling gear here. They got their tent set up. They were clearly together. Inside the packs, we have tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. Over here, bag of medical instruments and some medicine. A golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. Okay. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. He's got on him a pipe, a dagger, and a note. January 5th, 1742. Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. Dr. Oberon Geller, Esquire Albert Cloudsley. Okay, so the doctor was Geller, the other guy is Cloudsley. This guy has a pipe, he smokes tobacco, which means that this pack belongs to that man. This pack has the medical stuff, so that is Dr. Geller. So the guy pushing is Cloudsley, the doctor is Geller. Now, if we look at the bag, he's got 2/3 of the treasure. He's got 1/3. He's also got the statue. That all seems to be correct. Ah! He's got a scalpel. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay. Bay of Shadows, Ruins of Xenopolis, Horn of Thumb, Horn of Finger. Curious. Alright, the same note that the other guy has. Looks identical. And a medicine bottle. Okay. That is everything that we can click on. It says we have 11 out of 11 things. The identities are not filled in. So this is definitely Albert Cloudsley. This is Oberon Geller, the doctor. When a scroll is completely filled in, words can be dragged. When a scroll is completely filled in, words can be dragged directly to slots. What? Okay. Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the blank of blank on Monkey Paw Island. The Bay of Shadows? The Horn of Thumb? Okay, yes. So we can see they're looking out at the Horn of Thumb. That's the Horn of Thumb over there. So I would imagine their camp is in the Bay of Shadows. 2 or less slots are incorrect. Really? Oh, maybe they're in the ruins of Xenopolis. No? Oh, that's the Horn of Thumb. This right here, this is where they're camped. Yeah. A cliff and the Horn of Thumb. The scroll has been fulfilled. No hints accessed. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner, Albert Cloudsley, Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. Alright. That is the first one. Done. Chapter 1. Complications in the Family. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Oh boy, look at all this going on. Alright, so we have a man. Man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. Yes, blunt force trauma from the looks of it. And there's a ring with a ruby on his personage. Okay. Up here, we have a book. Henry Clover, Lead Poisoning. I don't know. That could just be an evocative title, or it could be a book all about lead poisoning. I don't know. Alright, here we have a portrait of a man eating a chicken, drinking some wine. A map. We've got Woodshire, Crow Tower, and Blackfield. A tall, rickety ladder. August 23rd is today's date from the looks of it. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. Oh, suicide. August 22nd. Woke up. A beautiful day. Washed and dressed in my dining attire. Had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. Changed to my hunting attire. Rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. Changed to my researching attire. Changed to my dining attire. God damn. Had a tasty beef loin for supper. Filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading from my research. Now that was the 22nd. Today was the 23rd. And someone actually changed the date, so he must have gotten up in the morning. This clue's been added to thinking. Okay, it's his research attire from the looks of it. Not his dining or hunting attire. There's a yacht slowly floating in the river. There's the golden idol. And a horse is running in the yard. Okay, that's everything. Now, I will draw your attention to the fact he's dead here. Blood is here. But look at this blood trail from the door. And if we look at the spatter marks, it looks like someone walked from here to from the right to the left. But I don't know if we can draw a real conclusion based on the spatter graphics. Whatever. Okay, thinking. So his name is Sebastian Cloudsley. Probably want to fill this in too. There you go. Sebastian Cloudsley. That's his dining attire. This is his researching attire. And that's his hunting attire. Yes, thank you. Okay. He is the Lord of... That's a good question. There's a yacht here on the river, so he's the Lord of Blackfield. 100%. Lock that shit in. The cause of death was a head wound, which occurred when he fell from a ladder while he was... No. Oh, he fell from the horse. The ladder is the red herring. He fell from the horse while he was hunting, and then he crawled in. Yep, I knew it. The blood spatter then seemed wrong, but I'm not an expert. The scroll has been fulfilled. No hints accessed. While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off, and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Pretty simple. I feel like the scroll there kind of helped piece it together more than my own deduction thinking about it. But, you know, that's the game. We're just playing it as is. What is this? Animation? Okay, that's very unnecessary, but alright. Complications in the family. The dramatic departure of an outsider. Look at this scene. Look at... We need to see this. This guy's... He's... Fire is coming out of his mouth and eye sockets. That shouldn't normally happen, I think, if you light yourself on fire. I don't know. This guy's like a djinn or something. A scorched horse brush. And a scorched knife. Spare me, devil! I was simply following orders! Astonishing Monkey Man. Property of Pear Brothers. And he has a knife on him as well. What the blazes? He has August Jockey Club Derby. With a very cartoonish picture of a donkey. Race 3, win Raging Sultan, place blank, show blank, wager 35 pounds. So, he bet 35 pounds on Raging Sultan. Okay. Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. Well, this guy's like screaming, this guy's belching fire, oh my god. Spontaneous combustion again. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. The sacred glyphs for combustion on the idol. What the hell? A ring with a ruby. 1 pound, 2 shillings, 2 pence. And a golden idol. Look at this thing. It's got the thing for the combustion. So he cast combustion onto this man? Oh my god. Interesting. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew, E.C. 2 shillings and a penny, a saddlebag, and a dagger. That's not something you normally carry around. Stable rota for Adam and James. Horse grooming, stable cleaning. And do it properly, you lazy oafs. Do we know the current date? No. What an unexpected turn of events. An embroidered handkerchief that says EC on it. £3, 3 shillings. Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you. David Goran is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I am sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. A stiletto blade and London Gazetteer for Monday, September 7th. Lord Edmund Cloudsley's speech stirs Parliament. Alright, this is Edmund Cloudsley. Oh, we can even go inside? There's a plaque with a... that's like Trogdor on it or something. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, their coat of arms. So this is the Batley House. Cloudsley has the goat, and Hubert has a nice palm tree. My apologies, he can be so bad here sometimes. Shamal Bat, Simhasana Batizi. 6 rings with various stones, a fan, an ornamented Qatar blade, and £4. Why do you have that? Nicholas Maker, attorney. I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I am appalled. He's got that ruby ring. Reading of the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley, September 7, 1786. Okay. So, Albert was the guy that just died in the last one. He was married to Mary. Presumably this woman, but I don't know. Edmund is the guy outside by the doorstep. He's the oldest. His sister is Rose. She's married. Doesn't say to who. Willard Wright is an associate, ? But he's an inheritor. And then there's Peter Batley, who's also an inheritor. He's the son of Beatrix Batley. Why is this guy part of the inheritance? I guess he's a grandson, I suppose. But Beatrix wasn't given anything. And then Sebastian Testate. Oh, Sebastian's the guy that died. This is... Sebastian's the guy that died. Albert, whatever. Albert was the guy pushing off the cliff. That's it. Albert was the guy who pushed the doctor off the cliff in the first thing. Okay, so Sebastian here didn't give anything to his sister, instead gave to his nephew. Peter Batley, Rose Kubert, Willard Wright. Will Wright. Very interesting stuff. And then he's got 2 shillings, 3 pence. There you go. On the floor, we have Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Brilliant. What a visionary. Alright, here we have some graffiti or whatever. We've got Fat Lord. And then A and J, the pair twins. Oh, look at all this shit. Dear Willard Wright. something Rose Kubert. Dear Rose Kubert. I bequeath to you the golden idol, I'm sure. You know what to do with it. Idol of Xenopolis. You will. Okay, I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath each notes from the what? Irch? I have undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. Late sister, your mother, financial troubles to me, help you disclose, I resolve to bequeath to you, provide the compilation of aphorisms clearly lack direction in your life, which you so... Oh, he bequeathed his compilation of aphorisms. Aphorism, I don't know. Provide the direction in your life which you so clearly lack. My late sister, your mother. Ah, okay. So this is to his nephew. The sister died some time ago. So he just gives his nephew this book. Yeah, I mean, this dude could be pissed, this nephew. We met so rarely after you left for colonies. Therefore, I bequeath to you my savings, land, and the Blackfield Manor. My house. Come home and establish a museum of my life and accomplishment. I, Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and of sound and disposing mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as execute of my last will and testament. Dear brother Edmund. Okay, we have here another bet thing. Raise 6 to Spinning Jenny to win 50 pounds. Dear Peter Batley, we have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255. Blackguard and Buck Lowens. Well, certainly escalated in complexity here, huh? There's a lot to take in here. Let's go to the thinking thing. Okay, so we know this guy is the lawyer, right? So that's Nicholas Maker. This woman is the only woman, which means that that is Rose Kubert. Okay. This guy is Edmund Cloudsley. Then it gets a little murkier. This guy. He smokes tobacco. We are to visit my nephew. So he's talking about Peter. So this is some guy that works for Edmund. He's got Edmund's saddlebag. So this guy had a note. David Goran. That's who that is. David Goran. Okay. Now this guy. I think this might be Peter. These three seem in league. He's got the golden idol. He's casting spells. He's a ne'er-do-well. We're going to assume that's Peter. Okay. Now this guy has... Adam and James. I think that might be these two. The pair twins? He had on him Astonishing Monkey Man. Oh, he's got the knife with the A, so that's definitely Adam. Adam, James, pair. Who's the last person? Willard Wright? Yeah. Nope. Okay. It won't tell you what's wrong. It's just something is wrong. We're pretty certain that this... We know that this is Nicholas. Yeah. I feel fairly certain this is Cubert. Although I don't see anything with a palm tree. She's got, like, elephant stuff. Hard to say. But, I mean, there's no other woman. This is definitely Edmund. I'm almost certain that this is David Garan. Really see any problem with that. I could be wrong that this is Peter. This could be Willard. But he looks young, you know? Whereas this... It's hard to say. There's very little to go on for this guy. This guy has the horse brush and a knife with J. Yeah, so that's James. I got all that right. The only thing that I guess we could try is switching this. This could be Peter. Yeah, I guess that's correct. There we go. Okay. He looks... Yeah, alright. So this one is Peter. So they're talking about his, the mother. I bequeath to you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. So that must be Willard Wright, because he has the idol. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use in mere politics. I bequeath to you the notes from the research I've undertaken on astronomy. Grant, you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. And this one, met so rarely after you left for colonies. I'm going to say this is Edmund, and this is Rose. Yep. Good. Alright, blank blank was blank to receive blank in blank blank's will and order. Okay, so the will is Sebastian Cloudsley. Okay. Jesus. Okay, we know this last thing is spontaneous combustion. That's James Pear. Blank blank was upset to receive aphorisms. That's probably. So that would be Peter Batley. Aphorisms in the will and ordered blank blank and blank blank to take the idol. Oh. Ordered Adam Pear and James Pear to take the idol from Willard Wright. Oh! Brilliant. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. There you have it. Next chapter. All right. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. The Murder at the Little Mermaid. Alright, let's check our Vic. The man is not breathing. Yes, he has multiple stab wounds, most likely, to his midsection. He has a walking cane and one of those ruby rings. Alright. Here, we have a watch. It's ticking still and says, "To my dear Maurice." Likely the victim's name. This is a music box. Okay. Washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud beast master, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffin awaken, proud beast initiate. Possibly this is Edmund writing? Departed brother. Brother in the cult or brother in familial? Oh, look at this. Shards of glass lie in the mud. Alarm! Alarm! We're breaking! He's got a lantern and an alarm rattle with his name being Henry Parker. And he's got a spear. Okay. Trapdoor in the ceiling. A little painting of some flowers. Revenge. Okay. Door does not open. Locked from the inside. Door does not open. Another painting of a flower. An empty bed, not warm. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? He's got an old rusty half of shears. Piece of stale bread. You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Okay, possibly our culprit. Possibly the murder weapon right there. Hard to say for certain. Another trapdoor. Okay, that's likely how he entered the man's room. But he can't read, right? So he couldn't have been the one to write revenge. Now look at this scene. Oh my god, what is going on up there? Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? Hand of cards, 7 pence, a key, and a small sword. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. To Annie, you are beautiful like a rose. For you I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. Stiletto blade, a key, 2 shillings, and 4 pence. On the table, got some cards, wine. Holy shit. Those are numbers and initials. We know one of these guys is John. Just deal the next one. It's all luck anyway. This guy, David. Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect... Oh, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. 1. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. 2. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. 3. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. He also has a key, a hand of cards, 3 shillings, 2 pence, and a dagger. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. He's got a Navaja folding blade, a key, and a violin. At the Little Mermaid Inn, Amazing Evans musical performance. On September 9th, event shall commence circa 11 p.m. And he is playing. Wanted, Robert Redruth, escaped convict, reward £50. That's the guy outside. Tab has been erased. Something green, Briege Blair. On the book, September 9th. In the Dandelion room, we have Willard Wright. In the Forget-Me-Not room, we have Ash Blair. Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. Dear Oscar Boynton, it has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you are willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. He's got a whole set of keys, a lemon partially peeled, and a large kitchen knife. Interesting. Door to the street is shut with a latch. Okay, that is everything. Now we have to piece it all together. This window was broken. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, let's take a look. Alright, Dandelion Room. I think this is the Dandelion Room. This is Willard Wright. Has to be, right? I mean, it'd be weird if it wasn't. This guy, that's Henry Parker. We saw his name. That guy down there is Robert Redruth. The dude playing is Evan. Evans? Something Evans. This may something M. Evans? Maurice? Ugh. Seems like a bit of a stretch. Why would that be? Although I guess I don't know why this is here. This might not be Willard's room. But no, I mean, it wouldn't... it's hard to say. Okay, so we can... Oscar Boyd. Just looking over here at these names, we know that this must be Oscar Boyden. I don't know who that is yet. That middle one there, that's John. John Riesch? Because AB is Ash Blair. JB again, John Briege, maybe? AG, Annie Green. And Annie Green. Annie Green. Possibly. WW is Willard Wright. And then ME would be Maurice Evans. Possibly. Yeah, boy! That helps a lot. Okay, so now we need to piece together. The owner of the inn. I don't know if we have a name. We already know that the guy's name... This guy's name is Evans. So that's Maurice Evans playing the instrument. Okay. We'll piece together the rest. This guy over here, that's John Briege. The woman, of course, Annie Green. Which likely leaves this to be... Well, there's Oscar Boynton. And then Ash Blair. Ash Blair is staying in one of the rooms. That can't be this guy, then. But this letter says, Dear Oscar Boynton. And it's talking about the good owner... Oh, no, that... No, I think it is. This is Oscar Boynton. I think that is correct. Which would make this guy... Ash Blair. Done. Alright. Blank blank crept into blank blank's room through the blank. Probably trap door. Blank 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 were playing cards with loud music. Fight ensued upstairs. Blank blank got stabbed with a blank. Yeah. There we have to piece it all together. So, who's the victim? Willard Wright. We know that for a fact. Willard Wright died. This is Maurice's watch. Willard stole it? But if Maurice killed him, possibly because of this watch, why is it still here? You know? Washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. That's a tricky one. Okay, so Willard Wright is this one. Now we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are 3 separate games going on, or 3 separate games that occurred throughout the night. The first set of games were between Annie, Willard, and Maurice. Because they played 4 hands or whatever, you know? There's 4 rows of numbers for each of them. So that was one set. So those 3 played. Willard played with Maurice. Then Annie, John, and Oscar played for a while. And then Annie, John, and Ash played. So Willard left and Maurice stopped. Now, it could be that Maurice was just playing. But Willard, I mean, Maurice got shit on from what I can understand. Well, Willard did very well for himself. So I guess if we're thinking simply without any sort of overarching plot going on here, we'll say Maurice. But Ash Blair was staying in this room. Ash Blair is this guy. No. Who the fuck is Ash Blair? This is Ash Blair. Wasn't this David? I guess that's a different guy than the one from last time. Anyways. Oh, I guess maybe he's going under a different name. That could be. That very well could be. Because he said, this letter says, our names must remain spotless. He's probably checked under a different name. So that would make more sense. Willard won the watch off of Maurice. But since the watch is still there, Maurice wouldn't have been the one to kill him. He's just kind of been framed a little bit to kill him. So we're pointing to Ash being the culprit. I guess. So that means that Annie Green, John Briege, and Oscar Boynton were playing cards with loud music. A fight ensued upstairs, and Willard Wright got stabbed with a dagger? Yeah, just a dagger. Hey, deduction. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important, but when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Okay. He didn't really frame him too well. I never thought he was that much of a suspect. But alright, there you go. Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. Aye, a deranged convict did him in. Now bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died. I will make it worth your while. Alright, well, the public seems to think that the convict did it. The intoxicating dinner party. Alright, 36 things we're going to be logging here. This is big time. These sure are fine coats. Expensive cigar. Oh, I thought this was a kid. Little Pip. Run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. Pay when I'm back, David. David took the name Ash Blair after the tobacco that he likes. Alright. An overcoat and a hat. An overcoat and a hat. A box of cigars. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Sincerely, Edmund Cloudsley. And, dear Mary, here is something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley. And that's the symbol of the Cloudsleys? Or is that the symbol... No, that's the symbol of the Batleys. Okay. Dear Mary. Okay, so he's got the hots for Mary. In here we have a needle, a syringe with some liquid left in it. Ooh, someone stashed a murder weapon. Okay. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. She's got a small, simple key, a very intricate-looking key, and the dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appear not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. Okay, we still haven't found our victim. To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast, no heavy food for dinner. You are responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. Mr. Walker, I am to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. N.B. David Goran's job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. Edmund Cloudsley. Here we have full and sealed bottles with red liquid labeled wine. And a full and sealed bottle with amber liquid labeled brandy. And that's in this thing with a peculiar looking lock shaped like a heart. Here we've got loaves of bread, lemons, water, flour, potatoes, cut vegetables, and a big piece of meat. Another lock. Door to the outside not locked. Up here, holy shit. Monkey Man 1 versus Striped Darkhand. What the hell? Monkey Man 2, tooth for tooth. We've got some sort of hammer. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. And, oh, is this a key? These are keys? This door is locked. In here we have a stack of candles. April 7th, Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I've loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Porteous, the Wise Slave. Fables about rulers that make you think. £1, 2 shillings, and an ink pot. Down here in a little treasure trove, we've got a sealed pot labeled print paint. Down with parasites. Too long they have feasted on our blood and sweat. Ooh, someone against the aristocracy. In here, we have a set of lockpicks, Ash Blair tobacco, a pistol, a dagger, and a note to David. Clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. It's definitely David's room, no doubt about it. Out here, we have a bag hanging from a string with 2 keys in it, identical to some keys on her. Locked door. Upstairs here, locked door. A cupboard with 4 shillings and a penny. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. M. Mademoiselle, the Laceless Count, the besmirched lover of Lusitania, and a knife. In the pillowcase, once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. And a pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid partially empty. A love potion was used. And this one, Raulo Cthulhu, Star Child. Cthulhu. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. Stack of candles, 3 shillings, 2 pence, an ink pot. And a locked door. Here, Platonello, Ideal Republic, Visions of a Utopia with Order and Structure. Dr. Abram Anderton, Secret Codes. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider this simple example. Money as denominator of value has evolved and changed a lot. Still, in savvy hands, it is a powerful tool. Money has changed hands. Here, we've got some peptic tonic, a cloudy liquid. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also, consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. And some opium. In the writing desk. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. Sincerely, Rose Kubert. From February 10th. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you are having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Mrs. Baker, starting date 1787, August 1st. Position housemaid, yearly wage £9. 1787, so that was the last year. Mrs. Baker's been here a year. In this one, we have the gold idol and a bag. Okay. Here. Well, Edmund, you seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord George Bridges. Edmund Cloudsley. Once more you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. Your only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Brotherhood of Masks. Dear Uncle, I hear you are interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me £300. God damn, dude. No tact whatsoever. It is small change to you, and I am desperately in need of it at present. Truly yours, Peter Batley. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk. With your blood. Final Vanguard. Now we know one person in here has reading material associated with that mindset. Okay. Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner and I will slip you a shilling. Peter. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you will feel better. He's got a multitude of odd keys. Here we've got water, a roast, a salad bowl, brandy, wine, an almost full carafe of yellow liquid containing lemons, and the peptic tonic. Here's Peter Batley. You killed my aunt, you devil! I should execute you on the spot! He's got cards, £2, and a fork. Here's Rose. The lady's not breathing, her face is blotched. She's got her fan, £4 with a bunch of rings. So it's poisoning, no doubt. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. £4 and a shilling. It's probably George. It's poison. Nobody touch a thing and nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. Yep, Edmund's got the keys and his handkerchief. And then here's the beautiful woman. This is horrible. She has her own handkerchief. So that's Mary. Here we have the dinner table. A salad untouched. Full glass of cloudy liquid untouched. Partially empty glass of clear liquid. Cloudy liquid, red liquid, roast, salad. Red liquid, salad, cigar. Roast, red liquid, amber liquid. Salad, yellow liquid. Yeah, we're gonna have to piece all this together. I think that's still not everything, though. We're still missing 2 things that need to be added. The hell did I miss? Oh, her. Of course I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. She has a small, simple key, and Dear Ada, I have to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations, and you will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. Okay, holy shit. Alright, obviously, this is Little Pip. Pretty simple. This up here, this is Rose. We know that. This is Peter Batley. This is Edmund. This woman is Mary. Shit. What was her last name? Mary Bridges? Because it's the... Dear Mary. Richards. Mary Richards. Okay. This woman is Ada. I'll have to piece together a little bit more info. Mrs. Baker started a year ago. That could be Ada Baker. She's talking to Lucia. Ada Baker. Lucia Smith. Ada Baker. Lucia Smith. That guy is Brian Walker. This guy's George Bridges. Fuck. Damn it, that sucks. Was George in attendance or no? Brian, right? And it's Brian Walker. I could have gotten some names wrong, and this is Lucia Baker. No. So, 2 or less slots are incorrect. I'm very close. This is not George Bridges, then. This must be... There was a note about getting Peter... Getting Mary here with, like, her father or something like that. Lothar. Lothar Richards. That's it. There it is. Okay. Lothar. Alright. Good. Got that done. So we know Rose Kubert ingested a poison and died. We could figure out these floors. Now we got a note here. Staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. That's this room. This aristocracy. Now we know, based on this, Mrs. Smith has been here for 3 years. Ada has been here for 1 year. So the only question then is, how long has Brian been here? Okay. So we know that this second room, that's David. So he's got the note. This one has a note about someone apparently complained about wanting the bottom room and not having it. Take the fourth one from every row. Inkpot, Raulo Cthulhu. The fourth one from every row. Wonder what that means. And then there's someone... Cabinet kit? Someone sleeps here. Oh, someone sleeps here. This must be Little Pip's room. I would think. Okay, so let's assume this is Ada Baker. Let's say Lucia is anti-aristocracy, and Brian's up here. Nope. Then try swapping these two. No. Okay, then we need to use our brain a little bit more. Monkey Man 1 and 2. Seems like an assortment of like stolen stuff. Because it's in like the pillowcase or something. Really seems like that's Little Pip's room. Smith has been here for 3 years. This has to be David's room. He's got the tobacco, got gun, he's got the note to David. So that has to be correct. I guess Brian could be in this one. Lucia could be in this one. And Ada could be in the top one. No. Then maybe Ada over here, Little Pip up top. No. Okay, damn. That's tricky. We don't have a lot to go on. I mean, the bottom one could be David. Or could be Brian. But I mean... It's really hard to say. And then maybe this is Lucia, 'cause she's complaining. This is still Little Pip. and this is Ada. There we go. Alright, that got it. Okay. So then we need to figure out the dinner arrangement. Now we know that Mary is a vegetarian. We know that for a fact. But if we go over to the table, we're looking at the ones that just have salad, right? This one has a cigar. I think we can probably rule out Mary on that one. This one has, like, lemonade. Whereas this one has the cloudy liquid, which is the peptic tonic. So I think this one is going to be Mary. I'm fairly confident in that one. Peptic tonic, that's this guy. That's going to be Edmund. The cigar is going to be... possibly... I don't... David probably wasn't invited. But I don't know. He might have been. Oh, there's two of them with cloudy liquid. This is an untouched glass of peptic. Oh, I wonder... I imagine one of the servants is to blame. Probably Brian. He's got the anti-aristocracy shit. This one didn't touch the peptic thing. This person did. This may be Rose's. He's got his fork. That means that this is Peter's seat. It's missing a fork. Simple. Peter. Then the last one would have to be Lothar. There's no real question about it. Done. Easy. Alright. Blank blank wanted blank blank dead, and thus blank blank poisoned the blank and hid the necessary key in a blank. Alright, let's say... Brian Walker wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead, and thus... it doesn't seem right. Poisoned the tonic, hid the necessary key in a bag. No, not even close. Was it an accident, or was Rose the target? George Bridges. Little Pip. Okay. Let's think about what we know. Was the tonic the thing that was poisoned? We know that Rose was sitting here. She drank some of the tonic. She also drank some of the wine. But this tonic was untouched. Whereas multiple people drank the wine. That would indicate the only thing that she consumed that no one else consumed was the tonic. So I think we're right on that. That would point to it either being her being the target or Edmund being the target and Rose accidentally or decided, to drink some of the tonic. So I think we're still fairly confident saying Cloudsley was the target. The whole bag thing is a little mystifying. In the bag, there's 2 keys. The poison. Where is the poison? The poison got dumped here. We know this guy's like a little shit. There's a thing about the crypt, like reading the first word of each line. We need to find some clue for that. Run, tobacco, I, Dave. That's not it. For a Peter. Nope. No, there's gonna be something on here. In this house. Where the first word is a clue. Used, has, no, I, comfort, and may. This day, preparation, dinner, I, come, raise, these, work, it, conversation, no, okay. Nope. Nope. Once ingested, oh. He put a love potion. Who is this room? This is Lucia's. Lucia put a love potion in someone's drink? I don't know if that's related to anything, though. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. Fourth one from every row. That might be a different thing. Fourth one from every row. No. Shit. Frustrated, tail, lord. No. 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 Okay. Does he have... Well, the people... The person who committed the crime was the person who did this bag shit. So that wouldn't be the person who is currently holding on to keys that look like this. Because for the... You needed to get into here, right? So whatever this lock is... I mean, I don't know how you tell what key goes with what lock. Who really wanted this guy dead? Lucia, maybe. George Bridges. The final steward. No. Motive's a tricky one. Syringe dumped in there. This is, so this is Lucia, who says she threw out her dirty book. But she definitely didn't, right? It's still very much here, the laceless count. She also has a knife in there. And she's got the love potion. Who is she trying to seduce? I don't know how you would be able to tell that. There's not many clues here. She wanted to get the bottom room. Why? I think this guy's... He's got this... Yeah, but like I said, the guy that... who would... Like, clearly a fake key was made. Like, well, not fake, but, you know, duplicates of two things were made. He's got this and this. So it seems like little Pip knows how to make copies of keys? I mean, at this point, you can just slot in names and eventually get it. But it's probably not the best way to go about it. The Monkey Man. Oh, the final... What was it? I thought it was the final steward, but no. Anyways. Shit. We could ask for a hint, but it seems wrong. I mean, there, you know, obviously red herrings are involved. Maybe the whole secret code thing is a big red herring. So Rose is upset with her son. Or is that her nephew? No, that's her nephew. Yes. So they're both getting pestered by Peter for money. And they were hoping to beguile him with tales of adventure in the colonies so they can ship him away. Peter suspects Brian immediately of killing Rose, which implies that he's sort of knowledgeable about it. But that was incorrect. I'm pretty sure Bag is still right. That seems so correct, you know? Like, is there another... Otherwise, why would he... No, I'm almost certain it's tonic. I mean, that really is the only thing that makes sense. So much of this just has to make sense, but just doesn't work. Alright. Oh, great. They really don't want you to get a hint. Have you made a typo? Have you considered all the evidence? Have you re-examined your assumptions? Have I re-examined my assumptions? Well, we know Rose Kubert died. That seems pretty clear. Hid the necessary key in a bag. That's the thing with the keys. We're going off of this assumption that the tonic was poison. Right? I mean, looking at the dinner table, looking at the only thing that was ingested that no one else ingested was the tonic, right? If we look at her seat, she ate the roast. He ate the roast. She ate the salad. They ate the salad. She drank some wine. They drank some wine. She drank some tonic. No one else drank some tonic. I mean, that seems clear-cut to me. So, the tonic was poison. Which, again, would imply that Edmund was the target. Because he was supposed to have drank a tonic before dinner. And he's got the tonic in his room. Now, it's behind lock and key. But I don't know how you tell what key goes with what lock. Other than, okay, it's blue. So it's a blue key. So if we look for blue keys, the only one that has a blue key is this guy. This is the key. Right? So that key, he's got it. It goes with that lock. Now, if we look at this key, it's got two little nubs, right? Let me go down here. This is a copy of that key. So that means that Brian probably wasn't the culprit. He wouldn't need a copy made. Someone got a copy made and hid it in a bag. Now, the hiding of it in a bag. The string comes from up here. I don't know if we're working with that as a clue, but if we are, then Ada was the one in this room. She would be the only one to be able to tie this off here. But Ada as, like, a culprit, I mean, as a suspect, it seems so far-fetched. I have no motive. Star Child, remember to take the fourth one from every row. That is very odd. And I don't know what it means. But she is probably hiding something. So I guess if we say Ada... Oh, shit. We're onto something. Okay, who wanted him dead? I don't think it's Peter. That seems crazy. Go with George Bridges. Go with Final Steward. No. Okay, then maybe Lothar, but I doubt it. Okay. Who else would it really be? Ryan? No. Little Pip. Little Pip! Maybe she wanted him dead. Huh. Monkey Man? Dark Hand Monkey Man? Oh, maybe Mary wanted him dead. No. And it's not Peter. I don't think it's any of these. It doesn't seem like it's any of the, unless he wanted himself dead. What is the Monkey Man thing? Oh, that's up here. Striped Dark Hand. Why was that even something I can take? Monkey Man. No, none of that's correct. Damn! I feel like we're so close. But I also feel like I've tried every name. Have I not? Have I tried every name? I don't like to do this, but I'm a little mystified. Okay, that's all 9 people here. Oh, David, maybe. That's the only one I didn't try. Oh, not even David. I don't know why you'd want him dead either. And it's not George Bridges. It could be the other name here. Stewards, George Bridges, Final Vanguard. Did I try that? What? How many names are left? I mean, there's no other names for me to grab. I have all the information necessary, which means that I might have to combine. I might have to do something a little strange with these names. Like George Stewart or maybe a different Cloudsley or a different Cubert. Like George Cubert. I don't know. And we know that it's this first name because otherwise we would be getting other errors. It's just 2 or less slots are incorrect. So it has to be this first name. Vanguard Darkhand. I'm sure it's some sort of cryptography thing that it didn't stumble upon. Monkey Man Bridges. I think we gotta go for a hint just to end this video. It's way too long now. Alright. I'll have to complete a small task. What? What? Okay. Violin, scalpel, knife, guitar, dagger, ink pot, paint pot, flask, tankard. Oh, this might be a tankard. This is a flask. This is a watch. Go to hint selection. On a secret in a letter. Someone might have informed the poisoner in a cryptic manner. If you find someone whose quarter seems suspicious, I invite you to look out for secret codes. Instigator of the murder could have concealed their instructions in an innocent-looking text. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. What? From what? Take the 4th one from every row. What does that mean? Who did we figure? Oh, Ada was the one that did it. Okay, yes. Use substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. Oh, I forgot that we realized Ada was the one that did it. You're right. Dark Hand Steward. Yeah. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Dark Hand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. Huzzah! Okay, that was a rough one. And we're not even quite halfway, so it's going to get pretty wild from here on out. Cool stuff, though. Yeah, I definitely like it a lot better than Obra Dinn. It's more my style. But alright, my name is Mangg. This has been the Case of the Golden Idol. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.